Now, in the next few minutes,
prepare to
dive deeper.
Good evening, dudes and dudettes. How you guys doing? I got a fucking killer episode for you guys this week. These are my guests, the band, the one and only Feed Me to the Forest. How you guys doing?
Yo,
How you guys doing? Feed Me to the Forest. You guys are considered a basement band, right? Or what do you guys consider yourselves? A fucking band? Just a good band? A good band? You guys are fucking awesome. What are you guys talking about? So, I want you guys to say your names. What's your start off with you, man. What's up?
James. I play guitar and sing in the band.
All right.
I'm Brian. I play guitar. I also sing. And
You sing good?
not really.
Nah, you got a good voice, dude. For 20 guys, 21,000 views, I guess, on your first video. You guys are doing pretty good. What's your name, my man?
Brian.
How you doing, Brian? What do you do?
I drum.
You drum? You beat the drum?
Beat the drum.
Do you beat every night or no?
Not every night.
Not every night. It's all right. It's not healthy to beat every night.
It is unhealthy.
Yeah, but I still beat every night. It's okay. You got to keep that beating. Man on the end of the couch, how you doing, man?
What's up, guys? My name's Scott. I don't play bass, but I do play for Feed Me to the Forest.
There's Scott. Aren't you a doctor or something?
No, I'm in a physical therapy student program at Toro University.
Nice. We're gonna try to avoid bad words like the R word. So we're gonna try to phrase. So I'm sorry. Don't worry. I'll bleep it out. I'll bleep that.
Oh my god.
I'll cut that out.
That's awesome.
So to start off, so how'd you guys all get together, man?
Well, me and, like I was telling you before, me and James have been playing together since like 2009, like the last 11 years. Every band, at least for me, every band except one that I've been in, like we've been in together. So it's just like, me and him is nothing new. But then I met him in high school, like when he was, I don't know, when did I meet you? Freshman year or something like that?
I think it was sophomore year.
Yeah. And
Sophomore
like
year.
he was jamming with my boy Jordan, and we just got linked up through like band class and stuff like that. And Scott, I met at
Starbucks.
when I was working there for like 6 months before I got a real job. And then so yeah, like we were playing together forever. I was playing in a band with him, so it was the three of us, and then this kid Jordan who plays in, I don't know what band he's in now, but he was in this band Goose Ranger. That was out of New Brunswick.
Would you consider yourself like who do you guys have a leader of the band or no?
No.
We just kind of do
You
it.
just all go together, right?
Yeah, it's a
We
group
just go with
session.
the
So like who did you guys all start off together, right? We obviously.
I mean-
But first, before we go into it, I kind of want to take a moment of silence for our you guys just lost a member, Chris. Not through any beef, but through
Yeah,
peace.
he's on to bigger and better things.
Bigger and better
Yeah,
things,
I actually
He still plays in a
we
band.
play in another band together, so
Yeah. So if we all
He's-
can just bow our heads and just have a moment of silence for a second.
shout out Blue Vervain.
But
Oh, I ruined the moment of
No,
silence.
it's alright. It's okay. He's not really. Yeah, who the fuck's that guy? Nah. He's a great dude. He's a great dude. Fucking knows knowledge about
Someone's
everything.
literally an encyclopedia.
Like he told me things about I didn't even know what he was talking about, and I'm like, okay, now I know everything about this. Like,
Who, what, where, and why, and then just everything.
yeah, if there was an SAT for rock and roll, he will definitely be in fucking Harvard by
Music
now.
in general, not just rock, dudes.
Yeah.
He knows-
Just in general?
Yeah,
We were
in
just talking
general.
about a lot about just
So many
music.
skills,
Music,
man.
films, like he'll.
Yeah,
Really?
the films too. That's his other big thing.
That's what he's going off to, right? He's going.
Yeah.
He's trying to do like little short films. You were telling me, like, you guys are trying to
Yeah.
start off a little something. Well, good luck with that, man. Good luck, bro. I really hope you make it, man. You have a
Yeah,
fucking
we hate
great
you.
mind.
I hate you, Solomon.
he played on the all the music we have right now. Like he's still on. Like we haven't released anything without him yet. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I got
you know.
last 2 albums. Like he's definitely accredited to.
Yeah,
we
he'll
all
sue
wrote the
you
songs
guys.
together.
You guys
You know.
release him. He'll sue you guys. So tell me, what's the efforts you guys go into to write your fucking music? Like, do you guys all write little pieces of it each other, or you guys obviously kind of meet up all together and be like, oh, I think this would go here or this like. How do you guys get in the process of writing the music?
It's really a mix of the way it usually begins. Like someone has an idea, and then we show it, and then one of two things could either happen. So like you could present that song as is, and it could be, if it's good, like everyone's like, yeah, dude, this is tight. But like,
Then it's done.
then it's done. But then like, we jam on things a lot, so like things change over time. I forgot which one. It's either Leather Hugs Me Tighter or White Plague. So one of those two songs was actually a song that we used to do. It was just
White
an
Plague, I
intro.
think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally just an intro. So every show we
It
would
was like
just,
instrumental song.
yeah, we
and
did,
then-
we would just play this 2-minute little thing,
Live,
and
we
then
would
that's
play
it. But then, if like later on, we're like, "Yo, remember that thing we used to do 2 years ago?" Like we just added that piece to the song, and like, so there's things like that, or like someone just presents a song and then everybody just collabs on it. Like, hey, we should do this. We should add.
One person
we should-
starts playing like the intro, and then we'll all start adding our pieces on top of it, and it like like layer it like.
Yeah. It's really no in between. It's literally just either one of us is like, I have a song start to finish, let's just tweak it, or it's just like, I have this one bit and it just becomes
let
a
it
song.
grow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it grow. Now, now on your upcoming things, like, what do you guys do? Like, what do you? How do you guys like, prepare to, start writing new things?
We've been consistently writing for 4 years. I mean, we never stopped.
Oh, it never stopped.
It's
Oh,
just like, eventually we're just like, all right, we have enough to go on a CD, and then we put those. And like this last album we put out, we were already like writing songs. Like when we were recording that, and it was like almost done, we had already started writing like new music. So it was like,
Yep.
there's really no.
there's no stopping, right?
No, it's just like whenever we have enough for a CD, then we're like, all right, cool. Here's another one.
So like, when do you guys like, think you guys want to start, putting out more music? Because I've been like since I think since Monday, like I've listened to your stuff before, but I've never gotten a chance to actually be in one of your your basement shows, and I always wanted to, but I've been listening to your shit nonstop, and I know a few of your songs not by heart, but I fucking sing along to it. So you guys are fucking good. You guys got a nice fucking rhythm. Seriously.
Appreciate that. Dude.
Seriously. So like fucking since COVID's going on and everything, like how do you guys think prepare to start fucking
We haven't jammed.
doing
We
shows?
took a big like break from jamming at all and seeing each other because of that. We
it
just
was
wanted to
like-
be safe. We were like all working, doing our own thing, going to school, whatever. So
We were all. Everyone pretty much was on lockdown.
yeah, we're
I
all
was
on
working
lockdown.
like I was working like crazy. He was still going to work. We both have government jobs, so we're still.
Essential.
Nothing changed.
Essential.
right?
Yeah, they're
Sacrificial.
essential, dude.
Sacrificial.
We both were working nonstop, and then no one wanted to be around each other for like months just because we were like.
Yeah, I haven't seen. Imagine not seeing each other for like 6 months, I guess. Like, cause that was like the
Just about,
average
yeah,
time,
just
yeah.
about 6 months we didn't
And
actually
not
do
jamming
anything.
together at all. Like,
Yeah.
did that fuck up your chemistry at all? Like, or like your
No,
band chemistry?
absolutely
Did it
not.
bond it even more
So
after?
I think we went 2-3 months without practice.
Yeah.
Let's say 2 to 3 months without practice,
At least.
and then
Roughly.
the first practice we had literally felt like
We just picked
it
back
was
up.
like if we hadn't seen each other in a week. That's
Yeah.
literally what it felt like.
Oh
Like
shit!
it gets so like the music is so embedded in us that it won't leave.
So like, so you think it's like you guys are like really a part of it? Like it's like literally just a part of your like just natural mentality. Like you guys are gonna continue this shit when you guys are like 90, right?
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
Because if we
We'll
have
see if I
a-
make it tonight.
we have
Yeah.
the spine for it.
We do it for the love of it, So
Yeah.
yeah.
Now with your shows, like what do you kind of see? What do you see at your shows? Like what is the type of scenery you guys see?
Well,
Empty seats.
It depends. Like a show here, like you see, like
Chaos.
there's like couches, a nice little TV. Take that away, and it's just pure chaos,
Chaos.
man.
yeah,
It's like
all this is like not here. This transforms and like all this stuff gets put away. Like it's completely different.
How many bloody noses you guys leave at a night? At least-
Here we haven't had one yet.
Not one,
We've
ah,
been doing
damn.
shows here for like 4 years.
we used to
Damn.
have a street sign that used to be hung up right there
It's
on
back
that,
there
It's-
somewhere.
As it took it from our, as it took it from,
and we used to
from
tally it every.
Yeah.
It was hanging right there from the pipes, and literally just people would hit their heads, and we're not taking it down, and we just every time someone hit their head, we just like tally it.
Tally,
Oh, yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah,
That's
It,
nice,
it,
that's nice.
it came down with like it was like 36 or something. I forgot the number.
Now, is there a certain song that people start fucking raging to that when you guys start playing, you guys start just jamming?
It depends. I mean, like Survivor Guild is like our most popular one.
Probably flood too.
The flood is
like a
I think
heavy-
flood is the one that just someone opens up the pit for
Really?
flood.
That's our
Always,
favorite song.
yeah.
It's like I don't know how the fuck you open up a pit in here, but it's crazy.
Oh, dude, it's
hard pit
crazy.
in here, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man,
It gets steamy.
yeah, I better get
Yeah.
steamed,
There's no
but I mean,
ventilation.
it's all right, dude. It's all right. So
I think flood though, because no matter where we go, flood will usually put some type of reaction on people. Will do something. Flood, like if nothing did anything, flood is gonna do something.
We did that one show at we weren't playing when this happened though. Like American Beauty was playing.
Rob's Place?
Yeah, when Rob's Place.
Rob's
some
Place
kid
was
literally shaved his
crazy.
head like in the crowd. Like they just brought out a buzzer and just
Mid
started-
set, like in the middle of the song.
It was
The
an
band
hour
just going
set.
ham,
It
the
was an
crowd's
hour
going
set,
crazy,
though.
and they just started shaving some
Shaved
dude's
his
head in the
fucking
middle of the
dude's
floor.
head.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I know video, bro.
was he had a smile on his face though?
Oh, he wanted.
That's
to.
all that matters, dude. That's
He
all
shaved someone's head down here, like literally right here. Like it happened right
during a
here.
concert or just.
No, it was like it was like
These old dudes hanging out, man.
Yeah, come to our
That's
show.
actually on
get a
our
free
YouTube
cut.
channel. We have
Free
it.
haircut, man. We do fades around here. What's it called? So, do you guys have any like in particular shows that you guys really fucking like remember, like a show that something like that some shit crazy happened? You guys are like in the middle of your performance, or just something that really like ever latched on?
One part I could think of is when we played Stanhope House. We opened up for Drake
Oh,
Bell,
that was a
Drake
good
and Josh.
Oh, really?
That was a
Is
good
he a dick?
show.
We were like,
Oh, is
we
he
were
a
the
dick?
Is he a
band.
dick? Yeah.
Bro, the biggest.
He was such a big dick. He didn't show up. We were
What?
opening for
Yes.
him during
Oh,
our set. As soon as we get off stage,
that's big though, guys. Congratulations. That's fucking
Yeah.
big, dude.
they
That's
told
crazy.
the crowd after we were done playing that he wasn't showing up, and there was still one more band gonna play before him. Dude, like
Please clear it
the
up.
place
No, we
cleared out
switched with
almost.
them. No,
Yeah, we switched
with
them
the
too.
first.
Oh,
The first night we switched with the band before them, so like we ended up playing for his whole crowd.
yeah, we played
Plus,
for everyone
like,
that was there to
down.
see Drake Bell. They were like vibing with us, and we were like completely different music, you know. But we still got on the bill, and then like they were like, "Oh yeah, his plane he never got on the plane. He's not here. He's not even in New Jersey."
Oh, what a dick.
He
people
played a
just-
show. He played a show that afternoon in Tennessee, and then double booked himself. So he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna hop on a plane and go to Jersey."
Yeah, I thought he was gonna just get on a
Hop,
private
yeah,
jet.
someone's gonna hop on a plane and just go to Jersey from
I mean,
Tennessee.
when you
So
were,
that was kind
I
of
guess-
a-
When you're Drake Bell, I
Yeah,
guess.
Nickelodeon.
It's a
Yeah.
memorable.
Yeah,
Then the following
Nickelodeon
year,
money,
they
yeah.
rescheduled the show, and we actually opened up for him again, and he showed up that time.
Really?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
a few months after, so like it got rescheduled.
Like 6 months later or something, you know.
Yeah, and it was like
They offered us a slot again because
Yeah.
they were like, you guys played the last one. We were like, all right.
You guys play that again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
played it again.
You guys, what was that teacher in high school that we had? That has a bar now.
Oh,
rap.
Dave
It's a
Dave
Rappaport, right?
Rappaport,
What's
yeah.
what's the bar?
Pet Shop. Man.
You guys
Pet
perform
Shop
there?
down in
Place,
Jersey City.
amazing.
You guys perform there? Yeah. How
Oh, yeah.
is it a nice place?
Amazing.
I gotta go there.
Amazing.
I
That's
gotta go
definitely
there.
a great place to
Really?
Oh, yeah,
play.
no,
How's like your performances over there? How do you feel?
well, the one we played there twice, I think.
Once.
Once? No, yeah,
Once.
once.
It was once.
I went there a couple times because I went there for like a party and stuff like that. But the one time we played our boy Jason, who's also he has like a solo project called Goddamn Jason. He they had like a glass table set up because we played in the wine cellar because like they have to do it down
Yeah.
there because otherwise the
In a wine cellar, doesn't shit break down there?
I actually
we,
played
we
a.
put someone through a glass table.
Oh,
They do have fans upstairs too, though. Sometimes.
wait, like you personally put someone through?
No, not me.
Oh, but like okay.
Someone got put through a glass table.
Ah, dude. I mean, why would? Dude. I mean, that's
Kind of cool. It's like you're in it's like the Cavern
that
Club,
happen?
dude. It's like you feel like you're
While we
in
were
the-
playing, Jason went through the table. Jason literally got like slant bodied through a table.
Oh, man.
Wait, I don't even remember that happened.
I don't know.
So there's always injuries after your show. You think, right?
No, it's not like that
damn.
violent. No, we're not like.
Get him!
Yeah, like
It's the guy. Get him!
So like, do you guys like have any any like good like all right? Actually, how do you guys think you guys started off? You know, having that because you have to have a different mentality to like the music that we like and I guess like really appreciate because there's obviously new music out, but we personally I focus on back in the day, like way before I was born, way before my grandparents were born, and like. We have a certain a connection to all these old songs that really no one really wants to listen to. Every time I put on a song, someone says it's fucking boring or they're getting put to sleep.
I get what you're trying to say.
And then when we're listening to it, we're talking about the same song. It's like
Yeah.
we have like a different vibe to it. What do you think attracts you so especially to this type of genre to music that especially because in the day and age we are now, when we're surrounded by rap and like kind of shit influence, and like we really don't have too much. Rock, I feel like is starting to come back,
Yeah.
and like just slowly, but I wanted to come back strong. So like, what do you guys think that flows through your fucking blood that keeps you guys with this fucking rock and roll
I mean,
vibe?
I feel for me personally, I feel like I've always just been drawn to just music that has a lot of like power and emotion behind it, not
Yeah.
necessarily a genre. Because I listen to stuff in like everything from ska to metal to
True.
emo, which is
I feel like we all have a lot of different influences,
Yeah.
which is funny because we all come together and we play. When we jam, we always have like kind of like the same style, when we play, but we all have all different influences. But I guess what he says is true. Like we like music that has like an emotional, like meaning to
Emotional
it. I
impact,
guess like
right?
a message or something.
Now, like now,
Makes you feel something when you listen to it.
now, so like, so let's say when you like started off listening to music, for people who want to start listening to music, or maybe getting who likes like the whole rock and roll vibe and or everything, just whole likes like the culture of old music in general. How do you think like what would like you? Because to be that type of person or just to be knowledgeable in music, you have to listen to it. Where did you guys start? Where was like the first piece of music you were like, oh shit, this is not obviously of this day and age, but I fucking love this record or I love this song?
I'd say probably our parents. I'd say that's probably goes for all of us. I mean, I know definitely me and him like grew up like our parents listening to like the Beatles and Bruce and stuff like that.
Was there one particular song in like mind that you guys had like when you guys like first started listening to music?
I remember like when I was a little kid, I always listened to like Hard Day's Night, like the whole album. I was like young, like a little kid. It was like our first memory of like
Music?
rock music, and, like because my parents always played in the car, and I was like, oh man, this shit slaps. Like it's so good.
Yeah, it always starts from like somewhere little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's weird because not a lot of people have, like, especially when you're young, not a lot of people have that attraction to music when you're young. And so like when you listen to like when I was younger, I listened to doo-wop music, and that's super fucking old. That's like I don't even know what is that like 50s, like
Yeah. I mean, I love
early
50s
50s.
too, like-
I mean, it's great, but like that's like that's like
30s
where
or something, maybe.
Yeah, that's where I started off, and I was like, it was just it had like a different vibe to it. And then I started listening to I kind of like skipped like almost like 20 decades. I started listening like to Nirvana and then AC/DC all like to mix together. And then as I started going through high school, I started listening to like the Doors. Love the fucking Doors. I started listening
we
to
love
like
all these bands. It's
Yeah,
like, we're into
yeah.
all this stuff.
Yeah, so, like-
There's such a wide like range of what we listen to. It's just like
yeah.
if it's good, we'll listen to it. Like we don't really have a particular genre. Like we listen to everything from rap to metal, literally everything.
What do you think now? What do you think about now? Like now, everything today, how music's like influenced everything? Because I don't know if you guys listen to today's music. I don't think you guys are big Pop Smoke fans. I
I
don't
know
know.
this guy is. Any rapper that's dead, he listens to.
After death, though.
Oh, I mean,
I'm joking, dude.
Oh, it's
James
true.
is the one that answered that question.
Oh, it's true.
No, but like, what do you think about like the influence that they have? You know, because
I-
if
I-
that, go ahead.
No, my bad. Dude. I think it depends on where you're looking at. Like, if
Well-
you're looking at like mainstream stuff,
People that things that people really pay attention to these
well, like
days.
for now, I feel like the wave is like trap, but emo trap, and that's like a weird wave. Like certain bands, like Attack Attack, and just like screamo bands, they used to have elements like that, and then now it's being used in more of like a rap trap kind of vibe, and like sometimes it works out really well. It's like emo rap basically.
Yeah.
But if you look in like at least for what I pay attention to, at least like a lot of songs are like chill. So
just vibed out.
yeah, even bands that used to be heavy nowadays are like going a more chill way, and it's like a lot more reverb. It's a lot more space in the sound. Shoegaze
It's a lot
bands
more
are like,
feeling and everything. Right?
yeah, it's
in
like
music
there's
now.
like an indie sound that's growing, and I think that's really
Do
influenced.
you think that's influence from rock and roll now? Like like
from,
those
from the
people, yeah.
80s? Definitely from like
definitely
80s bands. If you listen to like The Cure, like sounds like that are what's being pushed on to
Make
like-
new records like and everything.
Yeah,
They make new things
yeah.
and everything. Make it like more funky, I guess.
like what's
because-
that one Russian
I had one Russian song,
Yeah,
dude.
that-
That
yeah,
shit. I don't
like
know. It's like,
that.
doom, doom, I don't know what it is.
like something
man.
like that. That's like Joy Division. It's like Joy Division. What's the one
I
that
don't
did?
even know what that would even like resemble.
Well, that's like goth. That's like original goth.
Really? That's
Yeah.
God. That kind of just reminds me. Like, when I listen to that type of music, I think of like a club in like France or something, like or underground, just fucking
Oh, you're
partying
talking
in
about
Europe.
the Russian one?
Yeah,
Well,
right,
Solman
yeah.
said it was Dark Wave. I think that's what he called
Shit,
it.
I don't know.
Dark Wave.
What would you guys consider like? What do you guys have? Do you guys have a genre for your band? Is that
I mean, I'd say
Crap.
more like emo, just post-hardcore more than anything. But like, we'll dabble in anything. Like, we have a song that we did with the Schwam, or like our boys.
They're a ska band.
Yeah.
So we got a whole
Completely-
horn section in the song, you know, with like a lot of melodies, like horn
Completely
parts.
different genre than us, but like we've always just hung out and they've been that cool. So like we randomly hit them up. We're like, yo, I have this like jazzy song and like just play on it. They're like, all right, cool. And they came to the studio, recorded with us, and like
now for
we have
your
everything. And, like so we kind of get out there on some songs, but the core is definitely like an emo post-hardcore vibe.
Yeah, like that.
now for your most like famous for your well, what's your I mean I'm not too, I'm always you guys don't obviously know I'm horrible with names. What is your first your most famous song name? The
Survivor's Guilt.
right. So what did like I listened to it like 3 times before I even got here. what did it like? Who wrote? Did any of you guys write it, or did you
I
guys all
did
put it?
the instrumental was done by me, and then it was completed by him, and then the lyrics were added by him.
Now, like, what does that song like? Do you guys have like what is like that song in particular like say like to speak to people? What do you want people like to listen to, or like or just really like know about like?
I mean,
your
that's
band?
just like just personal experiences of mine that like kind of just like got jotted down into a song.
Into a song.
But like, so there's no real like.
Meaning to it, right?
I mean, there is,
Okay.
but like, I mean, I don't go too much into it because
Mhm.
like HIPAA laws and stuff, like
Mhm.
because it's obviously from work.
Yeah.
It's some fucked up shit that happened at work, but I don't know. It's just like if you've been to the broad scheme of things, because obviously you don't have to be in the fire service or anything like that to see some fucked up shit or just
Yeah.
go through things that fuck you up. But
Mhm.
like, it's just kind of like people just relate to like other people that have like gone through like
Gone
traumatic
through
shit.
something, right?
Yeah,
So-
so, a
so-
lot of the music, that song in particular, but like a lot of our songs kind of speak to that.
So you guys, so your band, what would you guys say your band's about? Just people kind of what would you like, kind of illustrate your band as like if people who you like who listen to your music and like how do you kind of want them like not to feel but like what do you want to portray with your music?
Just real world shit. Like at least me personally, lyrically, like we all like obviously we all contribute lyrics.
Yeah.
We all contribute like there's no like set lyricist or anything.
Mhm.
But like for me personally, like all my songs just come from like personal experiences and just like portraying like I've gone through the same shit that other people have gone through. And, like,
Yeah, and it
people,
makes you
like,
relate. It
it's
makes you
just,
go
like,
through your problems
yeah,
even better
I
when
just-
you relate to
I try
somebody.
to put out music that's powerful and relatable on like an emotional level. Like I'm not just trying to write like party music like that like has no deep meaning.
Mhm.
So that's me personally. I guess like I'm sure they all agree too. Like, but it depends on what song. But like, that's kind of what I personally gravitate to.
Now for like any of your songs that you guys wrote, like I think for most musicians, obviously all your songs could be your favorite songs. But do you guys have any particular songs you guys had like the most fun writing?
What about you, Scott? You don't talk.
You know, the song that we're writing right now actually is really fun for me to play. But I think that the song that we have that's already out, with two songs I should say because they go into each other, what is I Will Fly to You in Sullen Defeat Just to Meet You at My Headstone. That's two songs put into one.
Mhm.
You read it like that on the album, and it's
I
very
definitely
it's very powerful.
Yeah,
And because it's so powerful, at least someone like myself, like I play the bass,
Mhm.
so the notes that I play are not as many, but they're deep and they cut a little bit more in those
Yeah.
songs. So it's more exciting for me to play them.
To play those because you feel
Because-
like you have more of a part, like not have more of a part, but like you have like I'm not going to say more of a part.
They feel. I feel like they hit you a little harder.
hard, yeah, right? Oh, okay.
I think that's a good point that he just brought up because that like what you were saying. How do we want our music to like connect to people or whatever when they hear us? And that's like we all kind of feel like our instruments. We speak through our music with the vocals, but also through our instruments. Like all of us, we all speak like he speaks through the bass. You know what he's playing. You're like, oh shit, like. You feel it, and you have a
You feel-
connection
you have,
to
like,
just the notes,
you
you
have
know, and
fucking
you're like,
goosebumps in
we
the,
all
like,
kind
main
of like
fucking
get
song.
into our music, so that's kind of like, you know.
Now, what do you guys feel in particular when you guys are about to get on about to get on stage or about to record a new song, and you guys know this is like you guys want this one to be it? What is like going through your heads, like one by one, like what goes through your head, like when you're about to be on stage or about to just prepare for something for real?
I don't know.
Are you nervous?
Big shot. Let's do it.
I guess, yeah. I guess you could say.
My pits would be sweating, man.
You
I
get a
don't know
little
about you guys.
like, yeah.
I used to have a lot of stage fright when I was in high school, but to be quite honest, after my first couple of times playing with these guys, I'm not nervous at all.
Yeah.
you lose it like this.
I
man.
feel. I don't know whether it's I don't feel like.
I think it's when you have your
it
band
feels
with
very
you.
relaxing. I mean, I don't know. It feels
You're
like
boys,
it's not
you're
very
with
serious.
each other at the
Yeah.
same time. 'cause you guys are
We're
at
all
the
up
same
there
time,
together. So it's
yeah, dude,
it's harder to play like
you guys
alone.
are a team, dude. Like fucking
Yeah.
total that's totally like not even like relevant when you think about a rock band. You guys are literally like a team. Like it's kind of like a fucking sport. You guys are competing. You know what I mean? You guys are like, you guys have to rely on each and every one of you guys. If you guys can't show up to a rehearsal or do this or do that, or like you having a bad day, you can't you can't have it perform like when you're with.
We all have our own positions, you know. Basically, yeah.
I mean, I remember seeing it. Who said it? I think it was like Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day was talking about like how he prepares to go on stage. He's like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, you could have had like the shittiest day, like the dog died, your girl left you, whatever. All this shit happened, but then like you go on and there's like that's it. Like no one, no one knows. And then like for that hour or 30 minutes or whatever, you just like you're in your own world.
That's
then, like,
that's what I was gonna say. I think one of the things that it's not that I feel it's not what I feel before or while I'm up there. It's what I don't feel, which is nothing. It's like completely losing yourself in that moment and that space, and like I just like when I play, I lose myself.
So you just feel like you're numb. You just feel like you're numb.
It's like a numbness. Like for me, it's like
music's like a drug.
No, dude. Like I literally just like lose myself. I'm just there in that moment playing. It's the focus. It's like
nothing else matters.
It's
like,
cool, man. It's like a meditation, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's like a meditation, like we all did together, you know.
I mean, you could ask these guys if there's one thing that I feel before I have to go on, bro. Bathroom.
Constipated.
I was about to say
I was just about to say take a
There's not
shit.
one show that I don't have to like. I'll be good.
Stage.
I literally get off the stage. They're like, "Where are you going?" And I'm like, "Gotta pee, bro." So,
You know what I always like thought, like when it comes to like a singer or something, or like someone who's about to go on stage, like I don't feel like I would ever be able to like sing on stage, especially because I don't have a good voice. But the main thing is just because, like, I don't know, how do you just like not know you're gonna cough like right there? You're gonna have like a muffle.
I mean, I
or,
just
like,
don't care.
No, we kind of have this attitude where like we take our we take our music seriously, and like our instruments and stuff like that, but ourselves like we're not like so like perfection about it. Like we you know what I mean, if we have to fucking cough, like
we have a fucking cough. I'm going up there mucusy as fuck, dude.
If you let like
Can't cough anymore, but back when you were able to cough.
yeah, now you really
It
can't
doesn't
cough.
matter.
You can hand out a
You
fucking
clear out the
ticket
room
every
now.
time you cough.
Now
You
it
clear out the entire room, dude.
It matters a
We
lot
outta here.
now. Don't cough.
Yeah, I went to a restaurant
it.
yesterday, and I just had like, I drank water. I just went down the wrong pipe, and I wanted to cough so fucking.
Yeah, you're like choking
But
on
like, there was someone next to me. I just didn't want people to look at me. I know I got tested last week. I know I'm fine. I just don't want people to think like not even think I have. Just be like, oh my god, this fucking guy's coughing next to me right now. Like, just think about it. Like, I don't remember the last time besides today shaking someone's fucking hand.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird, dude. I've been elbow tapping a lot of people.
Where you gotta do the fist bump, elbow.
I feel like I've been like so hyper vigilant of like every little thing now when it comes to like being sick or whatever. Like I'll come home from work and I'm like, oh, there it is.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
I'm down.
Another 2 weeks left. That's it.
I gotta call out of work for the next fucking 2 weeks. Shit. No, but like now with this whole COVID shit, it really fucks up concerts hardcore, man.
I mean, dude, there's venues. There's literally crazy amount of funds and just like.
Well, now the election day is over. I think COVID's gone. Apparently,
Yeah, I feel like there's like
everybody's partying like
Yeah.
2019. No, obviously it's not gone, but everybody's partying like there's 2019. Man, everybody's just chilling. But at the same time, this whole like I went to Gov Ball 2000 like last year, and just being in those, like, if I were to, if like let's say like they say COVID's alright and everything, blah blah blah, like they give us everybody a vaccine and everything, I still wouldn't feel fucking comfortable bashing, having someone sweat out on me while I'm at a fucking.
Oh, dude,
concert,
I've never
dude.
like that. I've been to shows where I've literally could wring out my shirt.
Yeah, just
and
sweat,
what's gross is that it's not my own sweat.
Yeah.
It's other people's
110%.
sweat.
It's 100
Dude,
other people's sweat.
there's like people at shows that are literally soaking wet, and I'm just like, dude, at least like, I mean, like,
I've never been okay with that.
yeah, no, it's wild, dude.
I've been-
It's something else. I think like if there's one piece of advice I could give to anyone before going to a show, please shower before you go to a show.
Dude, there's nothing like when
Shower.
you're partying or you're
Shower,
raging,
wear
you smell
deodorant.
BO.
That's it.
Honestly, I don't.
Genetics play
I don't
into
think
that
it's
in
gonna
a
make a
different way,
difference.
but like when
It's-
more than like, no, it's all good, bro. When like more than like a good handful of people just reek nonstop, it's just like, yo, just shower, bro.
It definitely
Yeah,
kills.
just shower, dude. Just fucking
No, it
do
does
me a
kill the mood.
favor.
It's just like, yo, just be clean.
Yeah, just be personal hygiene's honestly like not taught nowadays, dude. Because all these I'm not a big gamer, so I'm not gonna bash on gamers. But not for nothing,
Rocket
like
League sucks, Scott. Just letting you know.
It doesn't.
First of all, Rocket League isn't fucking possible, dude. I cannot play that game. First of all,
Impossible.
that game is not fucking. That game is not easy to
We
sustain.
have our own like.
That's my favorite game.
We have like our own little, like Warzone clan. It's like me, Scott, our boy Bronco that's not in the band, and this, our other boy that's not in the band, Christian. They're just like band associates.
Yeah.
And we just like.
Do you guys have a name for that chat?
Band
we just bully Scott.
Oh, just
We just go immediately drop
Band
into Warzone and
associates.
just every decision Scott makes, like no matter what happens, if we die, it's Scott's fault.
yeah, right. Oh man.
We just
So who's
For
the
the
best?
record, it's always Angelo's fault though. He's
It's not.
the worst.
It's
Who's the best gamer here? You think?
Who's
Gamer.
the best gamer?
Gamer.
What game?
Warzone, I guess. I say start with Warzone.
Me.
Me.
I'm
Bro,
down.
that's
like
Scott
old
though.
school
Scott
shit,
with
dude.
anything,
Absolutely.
you'll show Scott how to do something right then and there, and he's like, "Guess what? Now that I know this and I just learned this, guess who's the best at it?"
You're a big what's that? What's the game? The Western game. What's it called? What's it
Oh,
called?
Red Dead.
Red Dead. You're a big Red
Dude,
Dead, right?
I used to play Red Dead.
Religiously?
I played Red Dead throughout the whole like quarantine thing, like and like a few months after, and then like I started studying, bro. Then that was it. Like once I went back into school, I literally do nothing.
I never could get into video games. I think that's why I liked music so much. I guess because like, dude, I'll play like one game of Warzone, and I'll be fucking bored, dude, because everybody's so much fucking better than me, man. I just get killed right away, man. It just-
I grew up with Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis, bro.
Oh,
so
dude,
that
yo.
shit's like the best, man.
Retro
this kid is-
games.
Take me
Those
back to the
90s,
DS days?
The 90s consoles, bro.
Bro,
are my
I still have
favorite.
my golden N64, and from like time to time, I'll
Nintendo 64, dude.
I'll
Original
pop one in
Super
there.
Smash
Just,
Brothers,
yeah, dude.
Mario Kart, all that shit.
Yo, Mario Kart. Ask these guys. Like, I'll bring Mario Kart
Legend
to
of
like
Zelda.
Scott's house, and we'll just like slam
How
it.
do you guys fucking feel about Smash Bros? You guys
I don't
fucking-
like
Yeah, I mean, I
I
like
like
No,
I
I,
played the
I
classic.
want a different reaction.
I've never liked Smash Bros.
Oh,
I
I don't
fucking
like
love
you,
Smash
Scott.
Bros.
I'm not good at it, and I don't like games that I'm not good at.
I can't even say that.
I don't think anyone likes games they're not good at, but I'm not good at.
What
Smash
about
Bros.
life?
I literally have a video game tattoo. So
What is that?
the legendary symbol from Halo.
Dude, and I've got
Oh, yeah, you got Mad Halo.
I have a couple Legend of Zelda tattoos.
Really?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
spiritual stones on my finger.
have,
I got
uh,
Link on my leg here.
Score.
Dude,
I have
yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking
Take off your shirt now, John.
I should, dude. I got this literally.
Damn,
fucking
dude, you-
Triforce,
oh,
like,
fucking,
in top-
yeah, I gotta get it, yeah, dude. What's it called? Yeah, yo, you have Mad Halo shit down here, bro.
Dude, what? I have the helmet. I literally have the Master Chief helmet somewhere.
Dude, you can grab it if you want. No, it's
It's too much wires. Too many wires. Man.
So,
Guys, I actually I have to go right now. So
God
you
damn,
guys
Scott.
wanna keep talking,
Exact-
guys. Thank you for having me,
yo,
Victor,
no
on the
problem,
podcast.
man. Good
I've
luck
had a
with your
great time.
profession and everything, man.
Thank you. I'll see you guys real soon.
Good luck on your practical.
Nice knowing you.
Thank you.
Scott has to go learn how to be a fucking doctor.
Have a good one.
Deuces, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Doctor idiot.
It's my house, asshole. Thank you for having me. You're here every night.
Alright, dude, so now it's just us fucking four.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Get comfortable. Get loose.
now since like Scott's gone, are we allowed to like say like mean things now?
No.
No?
I mean,
About him, yes.
we're mean
No,
to
no,
Scott
no, no.
directly. Oh, wait,
No, but
I'm
do you guys like
watching
guys,
the waveform.
what's it called? So do you guys have any like what are you guys thinking about like, you know, upcoming, like, you know, obviously nothing's going on. Are you guys trying to plan ahead right now?
I mean, we've kind of just been forced into just like writing because there's literally nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
I think it was the perfect time though. I don't
Yeah.
think it's not even much of a force thing. It's like once you finish an album and play a couple shows and like what's next? Just to
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
you could
Start the cycle again.
you could either one better what you already have, relearn material and enhance that material, or two, just create new material. And I
Yep.
think
Yeah.
it was like a good time where a lot of people were just like so trapped in their own heads that when we met up, it was a good time to just
Let
just
go, yeah.
naturally.
I mean,
just started doing
everything
it.
all of us have collectively gone through with like COVID and all the crazy shit that's happened to us in the last few months, like between on one end or another, like
Yeah.
everyone's been either just locked up at home, like going crazy, or like working like crazy, and like the stuff we've been writing is just like bam, you could just like.
It's like just punch in the fucking mouth.
It's just, not even just like heavy, but it's just like
No,
like,
I'm not heavy, but it's good, right? You guys are like.
I
guys
mean,
are
like
ready.
I mean, like I say, it's like I like it, but like
Yeah, you guys should like it. It's fucking love it.
lyrically and stuff, like and the meanings behind the songs are very like you're kind of like pouring salt on a very very fresh wound, and like
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of just like like it's very related to everything we've been going through. So like
Now,
obviously like, we can't just not write about it. Like
so when are you guys thinking about getting your next album out? Not for a while now, probably.
there's no set date, but
Yeah.
when we get enough songs to go into the studio, that's when we're gonna go.
How many songs you guys got so far?
We have like one that's like we got down practice tight start to finish that we just wrote, and then we have like 2 or 3 more that we're like working out the kinks. And I think maybe we'll write another 2 or 3 and then see what happens then. Either
Nice.
if we want to just go do an EP or wait till we have a full length, we'll figure it out then. But we kind of just wing it. There's
Just fucking wing it,
Yeah, there's
just
no
wing it.
plan. We're just fucking.
Now, when you guys are writing, like individually, I don't think everybody really like. Usually, bands get along to write a song, but usually people say like the like a song usually comes like the best song usually, or like a song usually comes to you like in like a short amount, like it usually just comes out of nowhere, like in the first 2 minutes of just rambling. It's always like spitballing. It's never just
Yeah.
you never sit down. Like if you ever want to just sit down and write notes, you're not really gonna want to write notes. You got to
Yeah.
sit down. So does it ever come naturally? Did you ever be like chilling throughout your
Dude,
day?
I'll be at work and I'll think of a drum beat for an example, and I'll literally run to the back, turn on my recorder on my phone, and I'll just be like I'll just like
They start beatboxing.
I'll like speak the beat because
Because you'll forget about it later.
I'll
Dude, you
forget
can
like
do that? That's
this.
fucking funny, man.
Dude, I have to. You know, it's not just for drum beats. It's for like songs, fills, like anything that I think of musically, or like lyrics. I'll like
pretty cool.
I'll like take a quick second, write it down, because then later I'll be like, guys, look at
That's
this.
good. Yeah, and also you always I always carry on my notebook, and I also have this little tape recorder thing. It's like literally this big,
Yeah.
and I usually keep it next to my bed, or I just have it always with me, just before I really want to blackmail someone with it. Like just catch just catch like a billionaire saying something they're not supposed to be saying.
Like, I released the coronavirus.
Like, yeah, there we go.
Like, I got it.
Or like
It
I'm
wasn't
in the
Borat, it was him.
Yeah, or I'm like in the White House with like Joe Biden. All of a sudden, he's telling me how he smells underage girls' hairs a little bit way too.
I mean,
long.
that's
Yeah,
public
I'm
knowledge.
no.
Now that he won, we can criticize him.
Yeah, I'm glad we have a fucking change, dude. I'm happy. I'm happy that we're like at a fresh new start. You know what I mean? That like I feel like most people are happy, and I guess like
I mean, yes and no. Like, yeah, it's good. Like, anyone was better than Trump, but at the same time, like,
it is Joe Biden.
don't make it look like like Joe Biden's not the greatest guy in the world. He's a hell of a lot better than Trump.
I think
but
the best
No.
way to put it is like you finished 1 year of school, and then now you're just doing another year of school.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel
it's
like we're
not
gonna be at a
be-
standstill right now because
it's
his
just-
dementia's gonna catch up to him, bro. I feel like he's old, he's 70 dude.
I mean, Trump's old too, but
Yeah,
he's
but
just like racist. Like Biden,
Yeah, he's just ignorant, racist, dude. But Biden at the same time, he is. I guess he is. I just wish Bernie Sanders was in there.
Well,
man.
that's who everyone wanted, but they were like, no.
Yeah, who really fucking picks? Who? Like, I feel like we don't really ever get a choice.
No, I mean, I don't know. I
Sometimes.
don't. That's
Like,
that's
who-
well above my
who the fuck- yeah, I don't
pay
know.
grade and skill level, but
I don't know. It's bull.
I just generally just don't like any politicians from the local level up. They're just all. I've never met an honest politician. They're all shit. So even Bernie Sanders is probably a little bit of a scumbag when you meet him. I don't know. I never met the guy, but
So don't.
Probably not when
I'm
you
just
meet
saying
him.
all politicians. All politicians
Yeah.
have their public life, their private life, and their secret life. So
So how do you feel?
never know what's behind
how do you
closed
feel
doors.
rock and roll had an influence on today's day and age, or maybe how people grew up? Because think about it, like in the 60s and everything, and like when there was like the 60s and like late 80s was like the big crack heroin fucking
yeah.
big druggy vibes, and obviously a lot of like we were just finding out like this song Golden Brown, literally just about heroin.
Yeah.
Just shooting
The
up
Stranglers,
heroin.
right?
Yeah, from the Stranglers. Yeah, just shooting up heroin, dude. Yeah, dude. Like, so what do you think? You think rock still has like an influence on like how people?
Dude, it's crazy. We were just listening to that song, and the little facts come up like genius, and it says the band they actively were like, you know what? Let's just all take it together as a creative fucking just to see what
Oh
happens.
my god.
And they all started doing it, bro. And then 2 of the members were like, "We're out," and they quit. And it was like the 2 other guys stayed doing it, like.
But they got
for
Golden
years.
Brown out of it. It's pretty fucking
Yeah,
good
and they
song.
wrote
The
like
rest of their songs,
they wrote their biggest hit song about
the
it.
rest of their songs aren't too good. I'm pretty sure they weren't
That's
doped
'cause they
up
were
for
on
those
heroin,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
You guys, just like probably just like smoke some meth
I'm
before
gonna
on
be
sesh.
honest.
No,
I only
that's an average Sunday. Like, at
That's an
least
average
once a-
Sunday for you guys. You
Once,
just
once a month, we just
light up a glass.
yeah, just a glass, just a few
burn it,
shots.
yeah.
I mean, like back to what you were saying, how like sorry, I'm just like fixing the microphone.
Very good.
How like not government, like rock music and music in general, just like is a big effector for like change and like just anything. Like all throughout the history of music and rock, like music has brought about so much change and like policy and awareness to like everything. Like it's so politically charged sometimes.
It
not
tells
all
the
music.
truth majority of the time. Makes people makes people think more about what the fuck's really going on.
Exactly. Look at what happened in the 60s and 70s. The whole like hippie movement and stuff like that.
Yeah, and, like,
Literally,
look-
like was the original like progressive like leftist
And they had
movement.
the voices of like John Lennon had the voice of like almost the entire fucking world. And then he was just assassinated.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just because like when someone has that much influence, you know what I mean? Like
Yep.
they don't want those people fucking around, especially governments or just people in
Exactly.
general. Because they want them to, they want other people to listen to them. They're like, oh, fuck these people. They want to live the way they want to live. Nah, we want to tell you guys what to fucking do.
Exactly. But I mean, it definitely does bring a lot of things to light that may not have been brought to light or as effectively brought to light through normal mediums.
Mhm.
So, I mean, just look at the history of music.
I think music
always
is
been
very
like that.
therapeutic for everybody. I think everybody really should get into
Absolutely.
it. Like, I think it's fucking amazing. So honestly, like we're about almost an hour in. So you guys want to start? We can cut it through. You guys have like a little plug. You guys have a little plug. You guys want to say?
I mean, go follow us on Instagram. I guess like we'll
Yeah, keep traveling fucking
follow you
music.
back.
Spotify.
Yeah, you guys still want to play a tune for us, or
We could definitely still play.
you definitely still
Absolutely.
play? Yeah, if anything, dude, I can hop on the bass. I can slap some fucking mean fucking bass. You know what I mean?
Well, if Scott wasn't busy getting an education and wasting his time.
Fucking. Oh my god! Come on, Scott, get your shit together,
Listen,
man.
man,
Books?
I didn't go to college.
Yeah, I'm not in college. I dropped out my fucking
I did
freshman
a few
year.
semesters.
Yeah, dude. It's not. It's not fucking for everybody.
Oh.
It's not for everybody, but
It's a scam, though, bro. College is a
really
scam.
is
on
a
its own,
fucking
man.
scam, dude.
Yeah,
It really is.
Student debt is a scam.
Yeah, my mom always tells me, she's like, it's just a way for someone just to put themselves in debt and really work for the man for the rest of
Exactly.
their life.
Like I mean, me and him looked out.
Basically.
Like he did a little college. I did literally none, and like we both ended up with government jobs, with pensions, benefit. Like I can retire. What am I? 26. I got on the job at 25.
Damn,
and
dude.
So at 45 to 50,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere in there. I didn't do exactly that, but somewhere in there I could retire.
You can be whistling at women for the rest of your life, man. You're gonna be having.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna retire that early. My job's- my job's
No, so
fun.
you said you're a firefighter, right?
Yes, and an EMT. I work
And
in
an EMT?
I work on 2 departments.
Dude, EMT must be some serious fucking work.
I mean, right
man.
now, yeah, it's. I mean, it depends. I started working in Cliffside, like that was like part time, and
Yeah.
like I was well, I still am. I still work there as a volunteer firefighter and a EMT. And then last year, I started working for New York City Fire Department. So
I feel like Brian, your job is really essential, man. What do you work at Starbucks?
Nah,
You know what?
his job is the fucking most important job.
Yeah.
That's what keeps people like me going.
Yeah, yeah,
The
dude.
fuel
just
fire
le-
service.
coffee's just legal crack.
Yeah, dude, it's really feed them white girls, dude. I mean, honestly. I mean, I work at a gym, dude. When we got back from COVID, Jesus, man. You ever see Wally? You know when everybody in the
dude, I
fucking
actually never
Everyone's
seen
like
the
stuck
whole
on the
thing.
chair.
Oh my god, everybody came out so bloated, man. I don't know, it was crazy. I don't know.
I mean, this kid literally like delivers the mail, like the most essential service
Yeah.
in the country.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, my
like,
man was delivering them polls, man.
Yeah.
literally.
Snuck some Biden ones in there
Mail
for us.
ballots, yeah.
Him and his wife both actually work for the post office, which is a fun fact.
Really, you guys have the same route?
No,
That'd be pretty
she's
cool.
we're
Different post
two different
stations.
offices. Yeah.
Really? She's like FedEx and you're like.
No, we're
like-
both USPS.
I hate you.
You guys both have like 2 different uniforms at night.
It's funny, like we didn't meet through that job. Like we started dating first, and then eventually we're like didn't like the jobs we had, so we were like, let's apply to the
I
fucking.
fucking
post
love the
office.
postal service.
Yeah, and
They have cops for the
they hired
postal
both of
services.
us.
You know that, right?
Yeah, dude, it's the
You
postal
know,
police.
you know how many
man.
arrests they have in total since like 1922?
Probably
I don't
not a
know,
lot.
but-
500 and like something.
That's the.
Bro,
That's
they,
the
They walk around with guns and fucking.
Well, you know
and
what's crazy
handcuffs.
is that they're federal police, so
Yeah,
like
they
they
can,
will
like-
literally fuck you up, bro. Like they're like more scary than like a local cop, bro.
I
Like,
saw-
or
I've
state
seen them
police
once.
because they're a federal like postal.
Yeah,
like, what
police,
do
bro.
they
They just look for anthrax, I guess.
like mail crimes, bro.
Yeah,
People
really
like,
mail crimes,
you know?
that's it.
What is a mail crime, dude?
Like-
There could be anything. Like you tamper with the
If I-
fucking mailbox.
Like if I send a blunt through the mail,
no,
right,
they're not
to
gonna
my-
show up at
they're
your
gonna
house.
like,
Like, no.
I saw
Hell
one
no.
driving. I was at work.
USPS
I was
PD.
at work clearing a job on.
USPS.
I was on Amsterdam down by like 113th Street, in Manhattan, and then we were clearing a job, and I saw it's the only time I've ever seen them, and I saw one driving the other way on Amsterdam, and it was like USPS police. I was like, what the fuck?
Fucking
I
creepy.
was like, so what the hell is
Where
that?
they-
Imagine getting arrested by your
shot.
mailman, like after your package came. Like he's like, "Here's your package, sir," and he just throws a fucking handcuff on you.
Hey, can you sign this? Sure. Like, catches you like
Get in the
that.
back of the truck, please.
I seen them.
Just fucking getting tossed in the round of
Those
the
cabs, he just lifts you up.
Yeah, on the fucking hand truck. Yeah,
They
dude.
do almost as little as like NJ Transit Police. I feel like.
Get shipped somewhere, bro. And like,
Oh, that's something too.
Yeah, transit cops, bro.
transit, yeah.
yeah, but what are they? Just put down fucking cones. Those guys, but they get paid money.
I mean, yeah, that's
Like I think beginning salary is like 80K.
something crazy.
Like,
I don't
that's
know.
lot, though.
insane,
I
Give
gotta
them a
transfer
lot.
to NJ Transit then. 'cause-
dude. They just put down fucking traffic cones. I feel like.
I'm too affiliated with.
Do you like being a firefighter?
It's the best fucking job in the world.
Really, dude? I
mean,
fucking hate
I love
hot
it just
things.
as much as music.
I hate hot things. I hate them. Yeah, dude. That's fire actually petrifies me.
yeah.
Have you ever been like in like you don't have to talk about anything real, but like have you ever been in a real fire?
Been in
I've
a
been
lot.
I've been
few?
in a number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
I
don't
mean, like
fuck
it's.
with them.
I mean, it comes out of like. Besides these guys, all my best friends are on the fire department. Like they're literally my boys. Like so, like I'm basically going into places and just smashing shit and having a good time with my boys. That's literally all it is. But I mean, like I haven't been in any too crazy situations. But I mean, like
He jumped out a window once or something.
no.
I thought you had to bail out of a window or something.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
did you jump off the Empire State and leave?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
you.
Can you save 10 children?
I didn't actively
I'll
say
put a fake news article
that was
somewhere. Just something like this.
I didn't actively save
Fake
children,
news.
but there was. I went to a fire in Georgia. There was like a bunch of kids trapped. They all jumped out the window as
Yeah.
I like pulled. They were already out. Like I didn't have to go in and get them. They kind of just came to me. But
So-
that was what they all.
They all just jumped out the fucking damn. Holy
That was-
shit.
That was.
There was a big fire a few years ago in Cliff, like right next to Walker Street. Remember that?
Bro,
huge
there's a
one?
hole.
I was on the job for that. That was.
Here's my house. Here's the hole, bro.
That was right next to your
There's a
crib?
hole.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
Oh
about.
my
it started
God.
like I think, like
It's like a
on-
crater now, right?
Yeah, dude, it's literally like a hole. in
It's like
there.
a lot.
There's like
It's like a crater in the ground.
it's like a block going.
The
going
grass
up Walker.
regrew inside of it,
What
but
the fuck?
No,
dude?
two
hole.
blocks. It started 2 blocks away from the block that it spread to.
Dude,
it's
fire
through, like, the
sucks,
roof.
man.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
scary, dude.
that was a crazy. I was still working at Starbucks when that happened. I remember that was and like the Avalon fire was like I was there, but like I wasn't a firefighter yet. I was just
Wasn't there
like
a
working at
casualty?
Target.
You
Yeah.
never hear about like really firefighters too much. Like I always feel like I know so much about cop. Like firefighters must be loving this right now because everybody's hating on the fucking cops. Everybody has to love a fucking
I
firefighter.
loved. I saw a meme and it was like, and it was like nobody ever wrote a song called "Fuck the Fire Department."
Yeah. Dead ass shit.
I mean, like, I'm in a weird spot because I do come like this is like my family business basically. Like, I'm not firefighting in general, just emergency services. Like,
Yeah.
my whole family's on the job as cops. My cousin's a firefighter. Like, my dad, like I told you before we started the interview, he's a West New York cop for 43 years. He just retired as the chief. Both my uncles were cops there for over 20 years. So
With
it's
a
like,
PBA card. No.
This guy got
Legit.
the
I used to have,
shields- the
I still
shields
have,
of
I got
destiny.
all
so like I've been in a weird spot when it comes to like everything that's going on right now in society with police because I also see the other side of it and how like policing in general has been a systemic
Yeah.
racist institution. Like I don't,
Yeah.
I'm not stupid. Obviously, I see that, but
You
like,
don't really see too many racist firefighters.
no,
I don't know. I never
not
seen
by me,
it.
no. But like,
No.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty when you go out west, but like in the middle of the country. But whatever. I don't speak for other firefighters. But anyway, but like it's just like I've seen cops that do try to do the right thing, and like there's such like.
Dicks.
Oh no, not even. Yes, I mean there's plenty. I've encountered plenty of
yeah.
shitty cops as well
Yeah.
in my day on the job. Like I work in the city, so
Mm.
it happens. But like, whatever.
Oh, so you work in firefighter in the city?
Yeah, I'm
FDNY.
on FDNY.
Damn,
Station
dude,
15.
that's where you want to be at, dude. Right? That's where it's at.
Maybe.
Like the
That's
Spider-Man
the job.
usually, like the Spider-Man
Did they
scenes,
ever
like
pop
swoop
in,
through the
like,
window.
with
Yeah.
No,
Yo, what's-
we hate him.
But
save the day.
But like I was saying, it's like I don't know. It's a bit, like I see both sides of it, and like I do say that there's a lot of cops now, and I think the difference. A lot of it is like now cops are getting on the job, and they're just so quickly just becoming disgruntled with the job, and they're only staying for a paycheck and a pension, and they have no passion about making the community better or anything like that.
At the same time, how could you make a community better sometimes? You know what I mean? I mean, like over
Yeah,
here,
I mean, you
like,
can
you
only
became a
just-
cop in our town. I mean, how could you make like this town's all right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, how could you make it better? Like, how could a cop make it
No,
better?
I get that side of it too, but like at the same time too, it's like the idea of policing, like these guys are limited and like they have limited training. Like you're not training. Like think about it, a lawyer goes to school for like 8 years to practice law, and a cop goes through a 6-month police academy.
Ass. I never thought
like-
of that, dude.
That's-
Holy shit!
And like I'm
That's
sure
the big
my dad
thing.
has agreed with me on this too. Though, like cops should like definitely be trained a lot better and like be required to have degrees in law.
Especially when you
like,
have such a high, like, you know, risk job and so much, like, you
Yeah, I
know,
feel like it should be- I feel like it should be-
responsibility, like,
it's not even. That,
I
it's
wouldn't
like-
want to go in there and like not knowing how
Knowing
to
anything.
handle something.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
feel
mean?
like every cop should have a mandatory at least 6 months of jujitsu training or some type of martial arts, dude. Because,
Right.
dude, at least something, dude. If someone knows how to grapple someone correctly, you don't need to pull your gun. Like you don't. Like if you know how to tackle someone and you know how to
fucking
hold someone,
karate
to the-
chop the shit
Yeah.
out of them.
Yo, hit him in the
asleep,
fucking
he's
throat,
fine.
dude.
I mean, I can't really speak to what it takes to take down a person. I mean, like,
I wrestled for 3 years and I did jujitsu. I did jujitsu for a year, and like I know, I see like cop videos, and I'm like, dude, just grab him, please, just grab him. Like you guys have a bunch of
man.
people,
It's definitely-
like, and if you guys are just, if you're just, it works. It literally works. If you're just trained and you know how to
Yeah.
put your body in a certain position, you can pin someone down without have to beating the shit out of somebody. I can lay on somebody and pinch their legs together, and they can squirm all they fucking want. They're not gonna get up.
Yeah.
I can just sit on my fucking ankles.
it comes down. Yeah, I mean, it comes down to training and like, you know what I mean, how much are it's such a way broader and more
Sit there.
in-depth problem than people realize because it comes down to like how much does the city want to pay on training and
I
how
guess so.
how much
Yeah.
are they going to allocate? for
That'd be scary. I hope
And-
that I'm glad the defund the police thing didn't like proceed, dude. That would have been bad. Man, no police rolling around.
Well, defund the police wasn't no police. It was just fund the police accordingly, as in like you don't need small towns like well, we don't have this here, like. But just using Cliffside as an example, you know, these 1 square mile towns that are getting surplus military equipment
Yeah,
and like tackle all this tackle stuff for a town that has like grandmas.
that is true.
It doesn't make sense.
That is
Whereas
true.
like
You know,
you get this,
yeah.
We
like,
do get new cars every few years, though.
yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
they
Oh, dude, I
Like
think-
we're in
I
the
think-
suburbs, you know what I mean?
Dude, I
Like there's
think
no
Fairview or
fucking
Cliffside
crazy.
just got some new whips, and I was like,
Fairview
wow.
got a new a police department.
That's the
dude.
thing. They get new cars every however
well, because
year,
also
every 2 years.
those
You know?
cars you have to keep in mind, like those cars are running all the time.
I
They're
guess.
Yeah,
always
that
on.
is true.
They're on for like days at a
Well,
time.
so are
It's
the
like
taxis,
one guy
they're
gets
old as
out.
fuck.
Yeah,
gets
think
tor-
about that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, because one guy gets out
Shit.
a tour change, and then the next guy comes in, and like here you go, just swap the keys. There you go. And it's running another 8-12 hours.
I want to know the real crime that happens here, because there has to be some shit that happens once in a while, some type of gossip over here. Like, do you guys remember when there was that serial killer and like that? Remember the
I
dude
remember
chopped up
that.
his
I
body
remember
and left
that.
it around town?
Dude.
Wait, that wasn't a
Yeah.
serial killer though.
No, but
No,
one
no,
guy.
it
It was
was
so
like-
just one
it was
guy.
like-
Just
it was
one
like a
guy. That's
domestic
serial
thing.
killer vibes, dude. Come
Yeah.
on, bro.
No, it was like a.
He was definitely on to the
They were
next.
like a couple.
They found
They were dating or something.
so this guy I used to know, like in my church, like that church where like I think it was his head.
Yeah, they found
So-
it in a dumpster.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
some girl was looking for her wallet, and she was like they were cooking that night. It was a church party event, and she's like, "Yo, I can't find my wallet." So they're like, "All right, maybe it fell in the trash can." So they're like,
Oh
it was
my
already
God,
at the
imagine
cleanup,
that,
bro.
bro. You
They
fucking
were
in the
they
trash.
already they were like, we're starting
What
to
if you
clean up.
forget about
can't
your
find it.
wallet after that?
Dude, so they go outside where the trash is, and they're like, "Yo, maybe it's in these bags." And I'm like, "I don't know. This one feels like it has pasta in it." We didn't have, and they're like, "Yo, we didn't have."
It was
pasta."
probably warm too,
Bro, the
man.
next day, bro,
Brains.
they started questioning the guy. They're like, "Yo, like we found out. I think they checked the cameras and like I don't know if
Why did he put the head in? Like, how did was he just carrying it fucking around, dude?
It's like in a bag, but
It was
I don't
it
know.
was
He
there.
scattered the
I was
parts
still
like
in
in
high school. You
alleyways
were
and
all
like
still in
different
high
garbage
school.
I think
cans
it
and
was in
shit.
middle school.
You were,
They found
I was like
pieces, like,
sophomore year in high
scattered
school
down
when
the
that
block.
happened.
That's fucking crazy,
Yeah.
dude,
That was a
man.
while ago.
The
That
cops
was
must have been so
10
happy.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like the town got better though. Like when I
Yeah.
when I was in high school,
No
there'd
one's
be
chopped
at least,
up anymore.
There'd be
No.
like shootouts, by, like on
Oh
my
yeah,
block.
on Anderson.
Oh yeah, dude!
Yeah.
Yeah, some dude got shot out on
was at the
Anderson,
block.
dude.
Literally
Yeah,
the block
literally
where
right
we
up
are
the
now. I
literally
remember-
straight ahead. It's probably right there.
Yeah, on Clevitt. I was literally, I remember it. Like, I wasn't there, but, like, I lived right 2 blocks away. So I was literally laying in bed. I was, like, 17 at the time. And I was just, bah, bah. I, like, heard, I was like, what the fuck is that? I don't assume that it's gunshot.
No,
It's
yeah.
suicide. And then, like, the next day I wake up and they're like, oh, murder. Like, the guy died. Like, and they...
Dude, the other day a fucking car. I live right next to the Winston Towers. It's like literally I live on my street. The speed limit on the street is 10 miles an hour. A car flipped on my block.
Oh,
2
yo,
weeks. Yeah, you did?
a guy in my firehouse.
Yeah, he hit a fire. Like, and he hit
Yeah.
someone part of the firehouse with a fucking.
What
it
happened?
Was a, I think it was a
The
girl.
guy put
Yeah,
what?
she was driving, and
Go ahead,
one
yeah.
kid in my firehouse was in his car, and she just like hit the corner of his car and just like somehow flipped it. Like it, like
Yeah, yeah, it
was
was
in
weird.
the
Like,
car?
He,
no,
he called it in. He was
it
like,
wasn't
sitting in the
even
car, he was like, "Oh,
flipped.
what
It
the fuck?"
was
He
on
called
the
it in.
sidewalk, and it was on its top. And like, I remember I heard
She
something
was in the car
fucking
for
loud. I heard something like, because I literally I was three houses down from it. I heard something loud outside my window, and I was like, oh, it was probably like one of those like 18-wheelers like just passing by. It just sounded
Yeah,
really
like,
loud.
yeah, the
And all of a
speed
sudden, like I go outside to go take out the garbage. I'm literally, it's decently early. I'm like, I have just shorts on, no shirt. I'm in slides. All of a sudden, I say, oh, there's a fire on my block, and I just go to put down the trash. All of a sudden, there's a fucking dude trying to push the fucking car on its fucking wheels. He's like, and I'm like, what the fuck is
my
going
God,
on, dude?
dude.
Yeah, dude, she definitely had it hit like 80, dude, going down that, bro.
I wasn't there for that. I was,
Dude, she
I was working my
flipped
job.
it.
So
I think she
wasn't-
caught air,
missed
bro.
it.
I don't know, dude.
I saw pictures though. I was like, wow, how'd you do that? I was surprised. On that, like, it's such a small side street. Like,
Yeah, dude. And like, and there's always people on that fucking street. So imagine someone got hit, dude. Oh man.
Was everybody good though?
Yeah, everybody was good. I mean, she was all right, dude. But like, come on, dude. Like, you can't be hitting 90 on a fucking 10, dude. Like,
Clyde,
Where you
like,
going?
to flip your fucking car, dude, you got to be going fast. You can't flip your car at 20.
I mean, you can flip it at slower speeds, but not like 20. I mean, unless you hit it really just right, or you have a very top-heavy car. I'm no car expert, so I don't know.
I'm no car expert, but it doesn't look sturdy enough for her to flip at 20. No, but I don't know. Fuck that. So let's wrap it up, guys. I fucking really appreciate you guys
Thanks.
fucking
Thank
coming
you.
on, dude.
Appreciate you, man.
You guys gonna get 1 million views by tomorrow. I guarantee it, dude.
Well, Scott was in the video,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
next Drake, take it or leave it. We just want to be the next Drake.
Yeah, we went this whole podcast with no R words, man, no bad words, dude. We're chilling, dude. Scott should be happy from this podcast. All right, so I want to thank you guys, and thanks you for tuning in. Please support these dudes. They're on Spotify. I'll drop everything down below, and stay tuned after the video. We're gonna play something for you guys. So thank you for coming.
This song goes out to you, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm about to take off my shirt.
It's called Survivor's Guilt.
Alright.
Yep.
Take You can drop the drumstick.